I love it so much. Clay starts off as a material from the ground, is manipulated into different things by different ways, and then it is oftentimes fired twice. First, to make the chemical change from clay to ceramic, and then a second time to a higher temperature, typically with a glaze or other material on it, but sometimes with nothing on it, to a final fired temperature. It is endless possibilities is what it is. It is creative problem solving. It is the ability to make anything. Also, the tactility of clay is really attractive to me. That you can take this material and manipulate it. And clay is both impermanent and then ceramic is very permanent. So you have this juxtaposition between those two things, that if you made something, it can be just made back into clay again and turn into endless number of things before you decide that you're going to make it permanent. There are very few mediums that are so forgiving. You can always start over with no negative ramification other than the time that you invested. Whether it's a success or a failure, it's always a success. Because you're gaining that knowledge. I could, take a piece of clay and I could make something that I've never made before, even though I've been doing this, I've been touching clay at this point for almost 40 years. That endless possibility is so intriguing. On top of that, giving someone a piece of clay and then having them do something like totally outside the box, it is so endlessly fascinating and fun. We live in a world of instant gratification, and clay will never give you that instant gratification. But what it will give you is so much more than that. It will give you the feeling of getting over something that was hard, giving yourself a problem, and then working toward a solution that might not be so inside of the box. You'll kind of learn as maybe you get to know me that clay, there's always an exception to the rule. There's always a but if this then statement. You will have these original, like little tiny, dinky, weird, wonky, lumpy things, and you will see this trajectory into something that is so much greater than that. And when you get to that place, those struggles will feel so insignificant. Your belief in yourself will be so much bigger than the struggle that it takes to get there.